Hi, this is Alicia from Behind the Picket Fence, and today I'm here to do my 2014 favorite books. So I narrowed my list down to 4 books. I had quite a few on the list, but I realized that they weren't like favorites, so I had to change it, and yeah. So now it's really actually my favorite books, and we can just do this. Now, these books will not be in any particular order. I'm just gonna go through them and say why I liked them. First off is Seven Wonders: The Tomb of Shadows by Peter Larangis. I rated this a 5 out of 5 stars, and really I think this is like the gem of the series so far. It was really good. I loved the story. The characters were amazing. I loved where the story went and the things we found out about the main character and some other things that are kind of spoilery. So, yeah, I think this is an amazing series, and I really, really, really cannot wait for the next one. I picked up The Archived by Victoria Schwab, and this is another favorite. I rated this 5 out of 5 stars. When I first started reading this, I didn't think that it would be a favorite because the first 100 pages of this are so slow, and really, like, that is kind of... I understand that they're building the story up, but I kind of feel like it could have been taken out of the book. But overall, I really did love this book, which is why it's in my top books of the year video, and I still haven't read The Unbound yet, but I'm hoping it will be just as good as The Archived. Next I have Heated by Jay Kenner, and this one really surprised me. I was really surprised by how much I liked this book. I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars because I did have one issue with it, but overall, I loved it. The romance was awesome, and something that, I mean, it's hard to find a romance that hasn't had a theme done before, but I think this is more of a fresh idea, and that's why I liked it so much, so yeah. And then my final favorite book of the year is A Monster Calls... Whoa, that's really hard to see. Well, A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and this was a really amazing book. I can't remember if I rated it. 5 out of 5 stars. I can't remember if I said it. So if I did, you get to hear it again. But this was an amazing book, and the story was just awesome, and it was a book that I had to think about and put down in between the main stories of the book and really think about what the meaning of those stories were, and I don't come across books like that very often, and I really loved it, so there's no way this couldn't be on my top favorites of 2014. Okay, so now on to the statistics of my year. I managed to read 49 books this year, or for 2014. My original goal was to read 60 books, but in, like, December... Well, no, it was earlier than that. Maybe October, I was contemplating if I'd be able to do that, if I'd be able to reach 60, and I really didn't think I would. I was like 20 books away. So I lowered it to 50, and I still didn't meet that. I got to 49, which 1 book away is kind of horrible. But yeah, that's what I did. I read 49, and I'm happy with it. 49 books is amazing. I didn't really meet any of my goals that I set for 2014. One of which was read 3 books over 500 pages. I only read 1, which was The King by J.R. Ward. But yeah, I didn't really meet any of my goals. Another one was to read more for myself than be reading books for review. That did not happen. So, yeah. I didn't really do too good on my goals for 2014. And as for goals for 2015, I am planning to only read 20 books this year. If I go over, and I hope I do, that will be great. I think for me it needs to be low so I don't feel so much pressure towards reading, and that kind of ties in with one of my goals for the year. Really, I'm gonna focus on reading what I want to read, because at this moment in time, I'm not reading anything because I don't know, I just am not enjoying anything that I'm reading, and it's really frustrating to not like reading at the moment. So I'm hoping that lowering my number for the year and just giving myself time to read and time to do what I want will really help me in the long run. And I do intend to continue to do videos and whatever, because I'll be reading and, doing updates and stuff. So you won't be seeing less of me. But yeah, I needed a more relaxed pace for the year, because reading had turned into a chore, and now I'm trying to rediscover what it's like to read for fun. So that should be an interesting ride, and I hope you guys are having a good time with your reading goals for 2015, since it's almost the end of January. But yeah. Let me know down below in the comments if you have set any particular goals for the year, and what your total books to be read this year is, because I always love seeing what people have set for themselves. But yeah, thank you for watching. Happy reading. Bye!